Hello there. Mind Pro, Fiction of the Galaxy, Dylan, Austrian Empire Ball, whatever you like to call me, I am back. That is right. The Fiction of the Galaxy YouTube channel has officially been revived. And today, to bring it back, will be the one and only, well, the one of two, Euro Truck Simulator. Now, this isn't the most hot game on the market, but it is fun. I do recognize that it is not for everyone, but it is a game that I enjoy playing, so I figure I might as well film myself doing it. So, here we go. My name will be Fiction of the Galaxy. Or Fiction of the Galaxy, whatever. I suppose we'll just choose a random dude, sure. Prefer truck design, don't really care. Company logo. The fire's kind of cool, I kind of like that too. Let's go with the fire. Where are we gonna be starting? Let's start in, how about Warsaw? No, let's do Vienna logistics. Yeah. English. Yes. Okay, let's go. So I am using a keyboard today. I do have future plans to get a controller or a steering wheel, but for now I'm just using a keyboard, simple, automatic, and finish. Wizard. Here we go. The music is kind of loud. We said we're going to start in Vienna. Right? Yes. Let's start in Vienna. Let's start to walk through the tutorial. No. Do you know? Oh, goat cheese. That is interesting. I don't think I've ever delivered. Wow, that is bright. I don't think I've ever delivered goat cheese. I guess there's a first for everything. Let's go. We have delivered goat cheese. Definitely an interesting product. Yes, this definitely looks like somewhere that goat cheese would be delivered. I actually quite like this interior. It's quite nice. Maybe I'll have to get a Renault. Usually I start my games off with getting a BMW, but hey, who knows, maybe Renault would be quite nice. How does the turn signal sound? Ooh, the turn signal sounds nice. That is one of the deciding factors when I get a truck, is whether the turn signal sounds nice. And this one sounds quite nice. Usually, I don't know if I already said this, but usually I start my games with a BMW. I figure if I change that a little bit, maybe I'll get a Renault. I quite like this. It's pretty nice. I don't think I've ever drove this truck before. So, quite nice. How far are we going? Looks like we're just kind of going into town. Sadly, we won't get any discoverables. Do we have any extra time? Oh yeah, we have plenty of time to get those discoverables. Plenty. I do recommend this. Maybe we won't, because I don't know what that's doing. I do recommend going. Okay, I don't know why it's okay. I think it's still there. This is starting amazing. Oh wow, Dylan. This is why I am. Okay. What was I saying? I don't know. I lost my train of thought. Okay. Starting swimmingly, as I think what I was saying. So, how are you guys doing through this coronavirus pandemic thingy? I find the time, at home relaxing, but also boring. It's mixed emotions. Wow, that is like in the middle of the road. Not a good place. Once again, right in the middle of the road. Why? Why? Oh, because of this. Alright, fair enough. I'm not mad anymore. Wow, that's a... Wow. It doesn't sound good either. Oh man, much. I mean, I don't know. It's a beautiful game, and the developers of this game are just amazing. Wow, there's a lot of traffic. I don't even know solution that much. Sometimes I feel like the graphics in this game are almost better than real life. As weird as that sounds. I know it doesn't make any sense, but look at those graphics. Okay, not every graphic is the best in this game, but there are, like, the inside of the truck design is really amazing. Euro goodies. I don't think I have any mods on. I might have one or two, but as far as I can remember, this is, I'm just gonna skip this. As far as I remember, this is purely vanilla. So, vanilla, you kind of get the best idea of what the actual game is going to be like. Seeing that reminds me, I do have American Trucking Sim. I don't like it as much. I'm not 100% sure why. I just don't play it as much. I don't think I ever really got into it as much. But, maybe I'll start to play that a little bit more. I don't really know. I don't have any plans to play it. One other game that I do have plans to kind of play a little bit more would be Holdfast. Holdfast is a newer game. Okay, I think it's like 8-year-old or something, but a newer game that it's basically a Napoleonic Call of Duty, I guess. It's pretty fun. I have about 15 hours on it, and I wouldn't say I'm addicted, but it's a really fun game, and I do recommend that you go check it out and maybe even buy it and support the developer team, because it's a good game. It's not the most realistic, but it's pretty fun. And I think that's one of the games that I probably will end up playing on this channel, just because it's fun and I enjoy playing it, so I think I'd enjoy filming it and giving commentary. So, yeah, maybe we'll do that, maybe we won't, I don't really know. I think this delivery is to Lynn's. I won't be turning on the radio, just because I don't want to play any copyrighted songs, although the radio is pretty good in this song. I have new mail. It's probably just you're selling trucks, yep. This is a DAF truck. It's pretty nice. I don't know if it's as nice as the Renault, but it's pretty nice. I have nothing against Renault or DAF. Just saying, I think the Renault was slightly nicer. I'm sorry for the microphone quality. The microphone is on a headset, so obviously it's not going to be the best of quality. I know it's not too bad. Maybe in the future I'll get an actual microphone, and that should sound a little bit better, but that's way in the future. One thing about trucking on this game in the Western countries is the speed limit is usually only 80, except for in Britain, where it's 97, I think. So, being in places like France, Britain, and the Slavic countries, I think all of them have the 90 and above speed limits, which are really nice, because going 80 is annoying. Usually you can go about 5 over. That's probably about the maximum before they will start to nail you with speeding tickets. That just is for maximum efficiency, so it doesn't slow you down. So you can get delivery after delivery, obviously. It's kind of straightforward. Quite pretty. So I do have a few expansions for the game. I guess we'll go to the map. I have Italia, as we can see here. I have Road to the Black Sea going east, and the Baltics, I think. Next, I'll probably get Scandinavia, and then after that, Viva la France, and then they're coming out with Iberia, so that's pretty exciting. I like to see an expansion down here, which I'm sure they'll do eventually. With Road to the Black Sea, I would have liked to have seen a little bit more of Turkey. I think that's one of the main disappointments most people have with this expansion, or the Road to the Black Sea expansion at least. It's kind of, you kind of expected more, but it's a pretty big expansion to the map. It's quite the relaxing game. If you just play this for an hour or two, and then you just go straight to bed, you'll probably fall asleep quite fast. I think we can get over here. I don't know, it's kind of weird having a 3-lane road in the middle of nowhere. Sorry for mumbling. That's quite the pretty castle. Castles lit all over the street. This is quite the flat part of Austria. Obviously, if you go west, it'll get more and more mountainous into the Alps. A few times I've taken corners like that far too fast, and I've just completely flipped. That's why you use cruise control, because you pay far more attention on the actual road. I don't know about in real life, but in this game you tend to pay more attention with cruise control, because when you're paying attention to your speed, you're paying more attention to your speed than you are in the road. Oh, that was close. That was awful close. Yeah, you definitely have to be careful for flipping. I flipped probably 2 or 3 times in the 80 hours or so of gameplay. Yeah, so definitely be careful on that, because you will flip, and you will flip easily. And when you do, it's not fun. It may not be the most expensive thing, but you still don't want it to happen. It's a major inconvenience, especially if you're running late on a delivery, because it does take time to deliver you to wherever the nearest repair station is. And it costs a lot of money. I think that's like a cathedral, maybe? I'm not 100% sure. I've never seen it gone here in game before. It's quite pretty though. The sound in this game is pretty good too. It's okay. Like the horn is like that. It's kind of. Are we gonna run into this guy? Really? Now sometimes, when you're at a stoplight and you honk enough, the person will literally just like go. They'll just run the light, and it's kind of nice. Whoa! Wasn't paying attention. Oh, that was like. How much damage do we have? Oh yeah, I forgot I can't see that. Oh, I don't think we actually did any damage. That's lucky. Only an $80 fine. That's not too bad. I can handle that. I think later in the game, once you kind of get out of the tutorial and the more you get driving, I think that eventually the fine goes up. It'll cost you a few $100 instead of $80. So, it'd be nice to not get a few $100 fine. It's a lot of euros. I keep saying dollars when really it's euros, but forgive me. So, I've also been thinking about filming City Skylines. I'm terrible at City Skylines, really. I'm able to get maybe I don't know, a decent city going, and then garbage and death takes over and the city just completely flops. It's actually quite funny when it happens, but I usually fail pretty bad. I can get the city going pretty easily, but once it starts to get big, I'm terrible at traffic management and garbage control. I've even got mods to cut the amount of garbage in a quarter, and I'm this bad at garbage. I still can't figure out how to fix it. So, I don't know. Maybe I'll figure it out one day. If I play it a ton, who knows? That's how most games work. Just play some and you'll figure it out. So, maybe that's what I'll do. Hopefully we'll make this light. Looks like we will. We're not stopping now. Okay, so we're almost to our destination. Sadly, we won't get that discoverable, which is kind of sad, but it's probably just a recruitment station, so it's not too big of a deal. Come on. There you go. Hosped, I think is how you say it. I don't know, 100% sure. Oh, that was smooth. Perfect. Just since we're so early in the game, yes, I will do that. Maybe eventually I'll brave up and I'll try to get the full XP bonus, but for right now, I'm not quite that good, so I'm not excellent. Vienna 2 lens, 77.3 liters consumed. Pretty easy, except for that minor crash. You know, not that big of a deal, just very minor. Well, nobody died or anything, it was just an $80 crash, nobody got injured, and this was fine, it's no big deal. Need money, we can help. I want to take out a loan, not yet. No, I don't. Because there's no reason for me to take out a loan yet. I think trucks usually cost about 100,000. So I'll probably get maybe about 30,000, and then I'll go and take out, you know, a $100,000 loan, I think is what I did last time. I don't even have any sellers or whatever dealerships unlocked. I haven't even discovered any, so I can't really even buy a truck yet. Yeah, glass, lens to Bratislava, Vienna to Graz, Vienna to Purina, lens to Bratislava. Let's take Vienna to Graz. Sure, scan out. Only 11 tons. That's not too bad. We're delivering tractors. Why the heck not? Why wouldn't we? So I think this will be the last delivery for the day. And then maybe we will end the episode. How does this turn signal sound? Oh yeah, sounds quite nice. Yeah, I don't like that. It's funny, the graphics are amazing, but the horn is just no hard feelings though, it's a fantastic game. This might be a pain. We're just gonna go out. never mind. Speed limit goes down here anyway. It's not like it matters. There's construction going on too, so. Wien. We are in Wien now. What would happen if I tried to drive up on that sidewalk? Maybe I'll have to try that one day. It'd be kind of funny. See, I feel like sometimes they literally just put the speed limit really low on purpose so they can nail you with a speeding ticket. Like, 50 is excessive. It's extremely excessive. I'll tell you that much. Let's... Oh my, just gonna squeeze my way over here. Because we... Oh yeah, we have 7 hours to go. We have plenty of time to go get those discoverals. I would recommend doing it. I can't even see the light. Anyone behind me? Let's see it. I'll race you. I can't even see the light. Okay. Oh, we have to turn. Sorry. Driving in cities is a lot more fun than just like in the middle of nowhere country or highway, obviously, as you would expect. Just kind of makes sense. Just out of curiosity, see, this is all. I bet I could run around. Oh, what is that? An Iveco dealership? Yes. 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 What is that email? Drivers with equipment needed. Yeah, I get that same email every single time. We're gonna go and check out the cost of an Iveco. Because I wouldn't mind having an Iveco. Why not? So I'd probably wanna, I don't know, it just looks meh, you know? I don't know how to describe it. It just looks, no offense, Iveco, but it's just, I don't know why, I honestly have no idea why, it's just kind of, whoa. It's a nice dealership, though. I like the dealership. Okay, let's leave. So Iveco trucks are actually quite expensive. I think my nice BMW I got last year, or my personal BMW, cost me like $100,000. It's probably a lot nicer now. It's infinitely expensive. But it looked, it's a luxury. I quite like this thing. Turn signal too. Like I said, turn signals are a deciding factor in me buying a truck. It has to be like this, or I won't buy it. I don't know why. It's just important. It's calming, you know. So we'll probably finish this delivery, and then that will be the end of the episode. We'll call it quits. Euro Trucking Simulator Episode 1. Not sure how long this series will continue. I think Hold Fast will be one of the longer series that I plan to do. Just because it's fun, it has a lot to go with it. So yeah. See, why would the speed limit be 50 here? It's just excessive. There we go. Well, when you're going downhill, it's kind of hard to remember to check your speed, so, whoops. Oh my, this is why I'm so bad at this game. I don't pay enough attention, and I do this, and it's like... and it's on turns like these that you'll flip. Because a lot of the time you just keep going this speed, and you will flip. So you're going to want to go, you probably want to go below the speed limit, honestly. Because I'm already going 50, and if, like... okay, I guess it's not that bad, but if I went like 60, I'd probably flip. Trailer! What? It was just going through the dirt! That's stupid! And you're telling me that trailer's only at 1 damage. It's like the exact same. It's the exact same! I'm going 90, I wasn't paying enough attention. So when you're doing just, contract pay, like what I'm doing now, never stop at a gas station. It's pointless. They always give you enough gas to just make it on what you have. Oh jeez, I'm going 90 again. This dude's going 92, to be fair. It's passing me. Sorry. I'm going 90 again. Gosh, pay attention. You dope. Is that even a real word? I don't know. It's pretty castle. Where are we? We are... yeah, quite pretty. Really pretty. It's like catching a rabbit. Pretty. Oh, yeah. Pretty beautiful mountains. Ooh, a tunnel. Fun. I feel like that's not even that high of a hill. I feel like they could have just gone up and over that, but hey. I guess the government wanted to tax the people so they could pay for an expensive tunnel project. Makes sense. So we're almost at the destination. Under 100 kilometers left. When you're under 100 kilometers, you know that means that you're basically there. At least that's the marker I use for myself. It's completely random, just because it's even. Yeah, it's you know what? Just because I keep on not paying attention, we're going to enable, we're just going to do sound, because the voice can get annoying. Let's do Skype, sure, why not? I've only used Doug before, so we might as well use Skype.
Ready to roll.
Ready to roll. Alright, good. Because if you aren't, I'll just choose Doug. Okay. So, if you were wondering, which I'm sure none of you are, because I doubt anyone has even watched this far, because I get this game can be slightly boring to watch, but if there is one of you truck enthusiasts, ETS2 enthusiasts, who actually stuck through and continued watching, I thank you first of all, and second of all, if you were curious what PC I'm using, it is the HP Omen pre-built. There is a giant debate raging whether pre-built or you should build your own PC. I don't want to state my opinion, but my opinion is pre-built is just fine. So, yeah. That's my opinion on the matter. It's not the most relevant thing, but that is what I think. when I consulted a few of the other gaming enthusiasts at my
Go straight on.
Thanks, Skype. At my school, they said I don't know what I'm doing because I didn't choose, but I got a pre-built. Obviously, I don't see why, because there's nothing wrong with pre-built. Pre-builts are just fine if you're not that serious with gaming. If you're specifically building, if you specifically need to do streaming, then you would have to build your own, or you could probably even find a pre-built. But I mean, there's nothing wrong with pre-built. Anyway, that's random, so we're just gonna stop talking about that. Yep, I wasn't paying any attention there. It's a good thing. Okay, we're just gonna turn on cruise control so I can just stop worrying about it. Yeah, always use cruise control. This is exactly why, because you will get nailed with a speeding ticket one of the days. So if the recording does cut early, it might. I haven't figured out 100% why. I think it's because of memory issues. If it does, which it possibly could, it probably won't, but it possibly could, then I thank you for watching this far. Not going to do the whole outro now, just because it hasn't stopped early just yet. So, yeah.
Keep right.
We're almost at the destination, so I doubt it will cut out early. I do have about 16 gigabytes.
Turn right.
I doubt a 40-minute video will fill that up. If it does, then I'll have to contact Microsoft. Because that's not a lot of video. I mean, I can fit a game on 16 gigabytes of memory. Not even. Going off topic. I do that a lot. Anyway, we're close to... What are we delivering? Tractors. I should know that. They're literally right behind me. I can see them. Maybe I'm losing it. $50 kilometers per hour. God, a scam. Oops, I was rubbing up against this. Yes, good thing I got no damage. Oftentimes when you do that, you get damage. Why did I do that? We might be able to get the discoverables. Ooh. Yeah, they're kind of out of my way. Just because I don't feel like it, I'm not even gonna go out of the way. Probably should, but I'm not. I'm not really that worried about it, so we're just gonna let it be. I mean, it's not a need-to-be thing that you have to get them. You know, it's just kind of convenient. But honestly, I'm not too worried about it. I was hoping I'd be able to get him go by honking. Sometimes they'll go if you honk. So obviously I can't play radio right now. Whoops. Parking brake. Obviously I can't play the radio right now just due to copyright and all that stuff, but if you are playing this game, I would recommend turning on the radio. It's kind of nice to listen to something, because I will admit the game can get a tad bit boring, and listening to music can definitely help with that a little bit. Shoot, go. Probably should. Whoa! Really? Are you for real? Like, that is... Oops, press the engine. Don't... They put the engine button right next to WASD, which is kind of annoying. It makes sense that it's E, but it's kind of annoying. Anyway, back to that guy that
Keep
literally
right,
just ran
and
right
then turn
into
right.
me. What happened? Like, why did he do that? And now I got $80.
Turn right.
I bet this place is gonna charge me extra. And trailer damage.
This is where it ends.
This is where it ends. Why? Why did it have to end here? Anyway, bye.